welcome to another Sanctuary Sunday. Sanctuary! Yes, the day where I try to cover something other than war games. And today, I'm talking about Trophy Buck, dice game. Now, I also covered recently, or at some point, I covered another Steve Jackson game called Zombie Dice. Yes, that's where I've got this injury here. Got me twice. Zombie Dice, which basically is kind of a press your luck dice game where you are a zombie, you're trying to eat brains, and if you roll brains, that's good. If you roll shotguns, that's bad, and once you get 3 shotguns, you lose, or you're done for that turn. And if you didn't bank your dice before then, or even if you banked them, I mean, if you kept going and you got 3 shotguns, you don't get any points that round. So again, it's a press your luck game where you're trying to get brains. If you get footsteps, then you're still hunting, and you get to keep rolling if you choose to, or you can just bank what you got. But if you get the 3 shotguns, you lose. Now, there's some other dice that gets added to this game. There's a couple of expansions which I talked about in my video, and I'll put a link to this video because this game is somewhat or very much related to this game. This game plays basically the same way as Zombie Dice, except that you're trying to go hunting. You're trying to get bucks in this game, and it comes with this nice little pouch here, very nice little game bag here. And I picked this up. I think I got this out of like a bargain bin, so I think this will go on my Kilroy's bargain list. I don't know if you can get this anymore, but this is from Steve Jackson Games, which I'm going to start a playlist for them, given that I've started covering more of their stuff. In fact, it's such a bargain bin that I have 2 versions of it. I have a complete unwrapped version of the dice there. That was what came on the outside of it. Trophy Buck, the game, as you can see there. And it plays 3 to 8 players, 10 to 20 minutes. Sometimes it's even quicker than that. There you have it, Trophy Buck. So here are the dice, and again, it is very much a dice game here, not very complicated. And depending on what you roll, the color of the dice are kind of are basically is like the risk reward. Like the brown or little bucks, you get 2 points for them. White or medium size, you get 4 points for them. Green or big ones, you get 6 points, and the orange is the Trophy Buck, you get 8 points. But there's also probably potentially some more risk on this. So on your turn, you take 3 dice out of the bag. You don't know what you're drawing blind, so you're drawing just 3 dice out of the bag. You don't know which one of these colors you're going to get, you're rolling the dice, and if you roll for points, you can score for you set them aside to your right. So anytime you get these points, like this is a 2 point there, you put that off to the side, and you can stop your turn and then bank that, and that's how many points you get. If you roll a startled, which is this right here, then the deer took off. That will end your turn if you get 3 of them. So this is kind of like the shotguns I was mentioning in Zombie Dice. If you get 3 of these, your turn is over, and if you doesn't matter how many points you had over there, you don't get them because you didn't bank them. Tracks means that the target moved a little bit, but he's still out there, and you can choose to roll again. So this is just like the footprints in Zombie Dice. You can keep hunting for them. So you put these aside and you draw 3 more dice. And try to get points. And again, it's very much a press your luck. You can stop at any time, but if you get 3 startled, then you automatically have to stop. So these are there's Zombie Dice right there. So these are very much a filler game. Here you can play until someone reaches 36 points. Or you can, set a different time limit. Let's say if you have a very limited amount of time, and this gets kind of monotonous, rolling the dice. So you might not want to play to 36, but you can set whatever number you want. They recommend 36, and then you just keep playing until you get to that number. Not a lot to this. Again, it's a glorified press your luck game here. Where you're just trying to bank as many points as possible before you get 3 startleds. So there you have it. I thought I'd cover this on Sanctuary Sunday because this is kind of my nature. Man versus nature in this case. It's not very much of an equal footing here, so because one's got a gun and the other one is has their legs to run away, right? But that is Trophy Buck, the dice game. Put it right there too. Anyway, these are nice little filler games. I generally like these to pass some time. Like if I'm waiting in line somewhere, this one's nice because it has a nice little bag that comes with it. Zombie Dice, you have this cup, and you can actually use this cup to roll stuff as well. But these are games that they're not meant to fill in a game night. They're not meant to be they're meant to be an appetizer, not the main dish. And you play a little bit, and if you're waiting on some people or if you're waiting in line, played this on the plane before. Although you don't have your dice go flying all over the place, so you gotta kind of make sure you keep them together. But this real simple game to play. It very much a pressure luck game, but it's kind of interesting. And really, to me, it's your flavor. If you're big on hunting and like that theme, then this might be the game for you. If you like zombies, and this one has some expansions that add a little bit to gameplay, not a whole lot, but add a little bit to gameplay, then you might want to go the zombie route. So anyway, that's what I have for you today on this Sanctuary Sunday. Hope you're having a good one, and love to know your thoughts on this one. Have you played this one or played Zombie Dice? What do you think about them? Love, hate them, waste of time, or nice little filler? Yeah, it's all fair game. Have a good one. Thanks for watching.